I can think of a very bright, I know it sounds really cliche, but I remember a dress I had made which was very bright pink silk, and only the sleeves had mirrors on it in different colors. And I remember that I didn't want the mirrors to be everywhere, and I just wanted them on the sleeves. I used to use embroidery, but use it in a very graphic way. I studied in India. I studied in a design school that was actually written on a manifesto by Charles and Ray Eames.
But the people like it very much, this model. No, this model is
This one, if it's really successful, you can introduce another. But could also be interesting for this one is in black, but also could be nice to do this one.
What do you think about the result today when it's the first time?
This is my favorite. Every color is beautiful. It depends on how and where you use it, you know. But I think the way I use color, I use a lot of, I like to take bright colors and to make them a little bit dirty. And then with them to use very strong metallics or a very bright fluorescent, for example. And the feeling is what I want to capture in the drawing. I paint a lot, you know. A lot of the ideas I do in the studio, I paint them. I make collage, for example, but I always start with the feeling. I think it's important in India to be beautiful. So even if you're not beautiful, it's a very important concept of beauty at one level. But I also feel that maybe we find India beautiful because people are not afraid to say, look at me. They dress up for a wedding. You know, it's important that you look beautiful. It's a form of respect. And I don't mean beauty in the way of a lot of makeup, you know, but to put a bindi, you know, to wear a nice sari, to wear colors.
La belleza es algo que tenemos como referente, depende de dónde vivimos y de cómo somos. Y en la India yo podría decir que es otro tipo de concepto de belleza.
There isn't that obsession to look young, for example, you know, and yet youth is celebrated. Also this idea of beauty with very little, and this idea that beauty doesn't need a lot.
Ellas tienen una sensibilidad ya heredada, sobre todo para los colores, para todo lo que es en los bordados.
For me, the beauty of India is the people and the way they do things and the grace with which they do things. For me, it's like the knowledge, supreme knowledge, the ability to make something.
Hay un efecto un poco mágico, ¿no? Como algo que está primero estaba en tu cabeza, después estaba en un papel y después ellos están trabajando allí como si fuera algo muy normal.
And there's a lot of beauty in things that are in process, like a carpet on the loom. When we started the collection, I really wanted it to have the joy and celebration of the Rabaris. They are the nomadic tribes in Gujarat, and they work a lot with mirror, with threads, and they sit together in the afternoon and they make big embroideries. And my aunt, she had a workshop with about 50 women who used to do embroidery with their hand. And I used to love it because they used to sit on the floor and on a white carpet, and they had little sequins, little mirrors and threads around them. I think it's the big love of my life, is the maker, the people who can work with their hands to make things.